Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 Role-Playing, Episode 9 by me, your host, Admiral Tintin. I appreciate you all for being here, giving it a like, share, follow, and subscribe. If you haven't already, please go ahead and do so. And always, if you want to, please leave a comment below and enjoy the show. Welcome, everybody. It's 8:44 a.m. in the morning on May 12th. The road crew has been, well, I shouldn't say road crew. The construction company has been quite busy in the past, well, a month and a bit now. They've been hauling rocks out of the quarry, which is over that way. I've been sleeping at Dave's house because they have, well, I'm literally living out of the pack and off the gator, essentially. Yeah, the road crew, or rather the construction company, has been busy working at, excuse me, has been working at the farm, putting in building placements, road system. The bridge network has been underway, so they're moving in rocks. They've crushed down the gravel. They have been extremely busy, and they're still quite busy there. I've been informed as to not be at the farm right now because they don't want to have me impeding their construction. They don't want me in the way of any of their work, so it's understandable. But, you know, it is what it is. So I've been kind of staying at Dave's for about a month. Well, it'll be close to a month pretty soon here on the, actually, tomorrow, the 13th. Go figure, lucky 13 or horrible 13, whichever one you want to say. I've been watching a floating crow. Cool. Um, so, yeah, been at Dave's house. Haven't really done a lot. You have to excuse me, my throat's a bit on edge today. I've been coughing quite a bit. There's a lot of pollen in the air, a lot of spring weather, as we'll say, and it's been playing havoc with my throat and my lungs. So, yeah, been helping out Dave a little bit at the shop, trying to pay my way, so to speak. Last time we met, I was selling off my silage, which I did that. I made a little over 100 grand. I moved the tractor off the property just to keep it safe, so it's at the shop right now. Um, yeah, I got rid of the silage. I sold it off. Um, Obviously, been watching Dave's field come in. It's looking pretty. I hope mine's doing the same. We'll take a quick drive over to the shop here, and I'll show you what's been going on that way instead of talking up a storm. And just a visual cam for you. I've got all my duds today because we're going for a little adventure. So, over at the shop, as you can see, we put out some implements. There they are. I believe that's the planter, and then the one in the middle is the power seeder, and then the one on the end is just a seed tank, extended seeder. And then, of course, we've got the Massey Ferguson combine here with its big header. The Ideal 9. The big combine anyway. It was kind of fun to drive it. I got in it and drove it around a little bit for Dave and then parked it there, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, let's shut her off here. Hang on. There we go. So, yeah, I put the tractor here, this lovely piece of equipment that's still there that Dave wanted 51,000 for. He's reduced the price to 34,000. Just because he's used it a little bit here and there now and cleaned it up and then parked it and asked me if I wanted to buy it at about $31,000 to $32,000. I haven't fully decided yet. What it does is it actually picks up it'll actually you attach this piece to the front end of your tractor or rear end if you want to drive backward. And when you turn it on, it'll actually pick up grass that's been cut, hay, straw, and various other products, and up the pipe and spits it out into the trailer. So essentially, you connect it to the front, it goes over the tractor into the trailer. I did buy this beautiful hitch here. That's because we have a trailer. Yes, we bought this trailer. Um, didn't cost us a whole lot, somewhere around $14,000. It was partly used. I spent about a grand, got it repainted. Wasn't too bad. It had a few chips on it and that here and there. The deck's been polished off. It's been restained. I did pick up a lawnmower. Now, the reason why I've got this little lawnmower is you guessed it. We sold the other one. Even though it just got bought for me, I didn't even get a chance to use it. I just couldn't warrant it for my property. The way that the town had come out and done land markings and put their flags up and so forth for how they were going to lay out everything for the building structures on my property, I really couldn't find the use for the other lawnmower, even though it was kind of up my alley of being old. It just had too wide of a girth on it and was just not feasible to cut grass on my property. So I got a little bit of chump change back for it. I got about 22,000. Then I converted that 22,000 and bought up this point or profile hopper, whatever you want to call it, a little lawnmower anyway, a little Amazon. And it holds roughly a little bit, but it'll suck up the grass in there. It'll spit it out, like I can dump it out, so that's all right. Um, so that profiler cost me. I keep calling her profiler. That Amazon cost me a little over 6,000, and I'm quite happy with that. I'm contentable with that. So yeah, and then I got some forks. The reason why the forks are on the tractor and our tractor is here because the journey we're going to go on is to the marshlands. Now, I'm going to leave the gator here when we take the tractor, and in fact, let's go ahead and park that right now. All right. I'm just going to leave my bag there because we're not going to be camping in the woods or nothing. I don't want to be out in the wilderness at night. I just don't know what the animals would be like. But yeah, as far as helping out Dave, I've just been moving some equipment around for him. Well, as you can see, not much, but putting out the implements, put out that harvester and this man truck that he's got, which is an old logging truck. Um, Quite fun to drive, and this does work. All the hydraulics work on it. We got rid of the bag holder that he had out here just because it really didn't seem right. He wanted it out because he wanted to display the bags of crop types that he has. And I kind of chuckled and said, well, who's that for? Because I'm the only one with a farm field except for you and Samantha, or I think it's Samantha. Anyway, um, the other lady and her partner that run the rock quarry. They they're the only ones that farm. Oh wait, no, I lied. There is another farmer. It's I keep forgetting his name. Gary. Yeah, the other guy. He owns farmland over by the old town, and he used to grow crop there and supply the restaurant. But anyway, yeah. So we put this logging equipment out on top of the rail system that's here that normally holds logs, just to show a little bit of flexibility in the machinery and the uniqueness of its abilities. These are pretty good routines. The history on these, I'm not really sure. I'm too stupid to really understand that, and I don't really dig into history. So it's not really a big deal to me where they came from. I understand that it was a father-son company of some sort. But yeah, they make really good equipment anyway. I would definitely recommend those. So yeah, okay, let's grab the tractor, and today we're heading to the marsh. The reason for that is because pretty soon I have harvest coming up, and we're gonna need that harvest. Well, we are gonna need to harvest, but we're gonna need something to harvest it. So uh, I need, you guessed it, I need a combine. Now I could rent a combine from Dave. I could easily rent one, but I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I would rather see if I can back up using this rearview mirror. I would rather buy it, if you know what I mean, or attain one. Dave was telling me there's a bunch of older combines in the old woods as well as the marsh, and that would be my best bet, is to go look out there. Now, he said a lot of them have been cleaned up and pulled away from there, but there's still one out there he believes that was a fairly newish John Deere. Worth, he said at the time that it was purchased, it was somewhere around $249,000. Just because it is an older machinery now, it's not worth anywhere near that, and it's been left out to rot. So we're going to head out to the marsh area and see if we can't locate it. He said there was an older town in the marsh prior to its flooding. It wasn't really a marsh at the time. It used to be a very fertile grounds full of minerals and just grew crop like crazy. Like, it had the best, mineral resources, nutrients and so forth in the ground, and was really ideal for crop and for township. So that's where the original town started, was out there in Umbrian Valley here. But when the waters flooded and the ocean overflowed a bit of the bank, it flooded the land a little bit, and in doing so, the flood never retreated very well, and the waters stayed. The water table is too low, or too high in comparison to the landmass. So, yeah, we're going to be going into the marsh, essentially. So the old town is abandoned, and a lot of the equipment and stuff was abandoned with it. People just evacuated, and after some time, they tried to reestablish. Uh-oh. I'm not paying attention. No, I should be good. Did I hit something? Oh, it's just a bad hill. Okay. I should have left this back there. Silly. Okay, so we're going to go into the marsh here. We're going to have a walk around. This is really, really rough. Holy. So apparently there's some old equipment here, some old buildings, probably really rusted and so forth, that we can go ahead and try to salvage if we want, which we're not going to do. I'm not going that way. We are going to instead salvage what we can for machinery that's left out here, to see if we can't use the equipment ourselves, and what we can't use, if we can't salvage it, we will probably just leave it there. But we'll do what we can with what we can. Where is this marsh? Oh! Wow, I just barely missed that tree. Ho 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 ho. Okay, this is getting really tight. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna head this way. Oh, it's getting really dense. I'm not gonna push too hard because if it gets really dense, then we're gonna get stuck, and that ain't gonna be good. Oh, okay. We're coming up on some sloppiness now by the looks of it. All right. Well, it looks like we're here. We'll shut this down and we'll have a look around. So, what do we got? What is here? This looks like an old pen for what? Cows or something? Wow, look at how high the water rose. Psh, all the trees are dead out here, by the way. Apparently they're good wood. Apparently it's good wood. It's not rotted out, um, but it's not alive. So dry. I don't know. I was told it's good wood. They used to get their lumber from here. Then of course that weird bug thing happened. It took out a lot of trees. Obviously, this looks like an indication to me that these trees died from that exact thing, but apparently not. The case is that when the waters rose, it flooded the land. These trees never got affected by the bugs because they died, I'm assuming. So, yeah, well, whatever. Let's go ahead and have a look here. So, what is this? An old shelter. Looks like an old barn shelter. That's pretty cool. Man, that would have been awesome. Dead tree poking me. Old wood shack. Storage. Look at how mucky it's. I'm glad I got my rubber boots on. Holy. Yes, I have my rubber boots on today, and I have my gloves on today. Just because I figured we would be getting into this muck. Oh, what is that? Oh, she's. Yeah, I don't want to walk too far into this. It's pretty mucky. That deer just jumping through there. Look at all the sticks on the ground. Crazy. Yeah, it's another old pen, probably for, I don't know, pigs maybe, sheep. I'm not really sure. It's all underwater though, I noticed that. Go around these bushes instead of through them. I don't see much out here. Oh, this is sloppy. I can hardly move. It's so gross. I don't really want to be dragging a tractor in here too far unless, because it's likely to get stuck in this stuff. Oh, gosh. She is mucky. Having a hard time getting through there. Is this old grain silo? Where's that fertilizer symbol? I don't even know. That's pretty cool. It's all rusted out. Holy, yeah, she's moldy and rusted out and beat right up. Might be worth getting some money for the steel, but I think I'd rather leave it here as a sign of heritage. Seeds? Wow, that's an old system. Bags are all molded out, rotten. It's all seed. That's a shame. They left all that behind. It's a lot of money to leave on the ground. So what we're out here looking for is a harvester or machinery. Hopefully we can find something. And I'm hoping we can drag it up onto the trailer and get it out of here. Yeah, I got the forks because I wanted to see if we couldn't latch a chain onto the forks or a rope and pull the vehicle out of the muck if I need to, and then help load it onto the trailer with the forks. So kind of pushing my luck with that one because I didn't really put a weight on the back of the tractor for the fork, so may have to do that, may have to go back for that. This deer are nuts, man. He just ran right beside my leg. Golden Fields. Fitting for what used to be a lush and fertile land is now underwater. Old grain mill, by the looks of it, possibly. Windmill of sorts. Pretty cool. Bet you that don't work no more. What the heck, dear? Well, what am I doing to you? Why do you gotta keep bumping me? You're nuts. Go away. Oh, okay, backing out. That's a bit deep. Okay, if we go this way. Over here. Oh, what is this? Another pen. Obviously been here a while. That tree grew right out of the middle of it. Let's jump this fence here. Wow. Crazy amount of water damage. I don't think we're going to get across this way. I think we're going to have to... Oh, we're going to have to go back and around. That's pretty deep in there. It was getting pretty high and almost over my boots. And it's not like I got hip waders or anything, so... I've only got mucks. Can only go so deep with my mucks, and then it becomes a boot full of water. And soot and whatever else is in there. Leeches, no less. Oh yeah, she's mucky here. So we gotta go further that way. I wonder if we can go up that hill and over. I don't know, maybe. Stay out of this mud. We'll give it a try. Give it a whirl. Get out of this muck and see if we can't get up and above. Push through these nasty hedges, and it's mucky everywhere. Oh, there's so much mud. Look at this. Boy, yuck. Alright. Let's maybe drive over that. I don't see a road over there. You know what? I don't know. I think we're better off to walk it. Hoof it. And then, oh, I missed something over here, looks like. I drove right past it. What is this? What is that? I don't know. I have no idea what that is. Big bullhorn, I don't know. Old shed. Another, well, it can't be that old. It's got skylights. 1990s, maybe? It's a lot of good wood. That's a real shame that this town never took off that was here. Well, apparently it did, but that was before the whole infestation and all that stuff. Oh, what do we got there? You see that? Who's that? Oh, a lot of wood laying around. What is this? There's something over there too. Well, this definitely been abandoned. Just like dragged up on the wood and left. Huh. A lot of logs here. Oh, what the heck? What in the heck happened here? Looks like somebody had a little bit of an accident, eh? I'm glad I'm not the only one tipping machinery on its side. 560. What is this? Some sort of a logger? Oh, she's good and dirty. How is that staying up like that? I guess this arm is keeping that from falling down. Lizard. Lizard FC45DT. 20-meter boom. Huh. Yeah, it was a forestry cutter. Wonder if it's toast or any good. That would be an interesting piece of machinery to have. Wish I had that when I was doing my woods instead of a chainsaw. Wow. I wonder if I can get that on the trailer. It's going to take a lot of work to pull that over on its side again and get that arm. If that don't fire up, there's no way I'm going to get this on the trailer because that boom has to crunch in. That's questionable. Okay, let's keep going. Some cool stuff there so far, but it looks like everything else has been removed. So far. What the heck? That's a big windmill. Oh, there's another one over there. Just past the woods a little bit. Right there. You can see the blades turning up there. Wow. Check out that view. We were just over there. There's the shed. And then the little house. We went that way. To that looks like the windmill. Look at that. Look how much it flooded. No wonder they couldn't stay here. They would have been swimming all day. It's not Venice. Look at that. Wow. Look how much that has actually washed out. That is insane. Holy. That is crazy. Oh, looks like a remainder of crop down there. Whatever that is, but it's all underwater now, most of it. Maybe old seeds coming back up, or that's just grass and it looks different. Yeah, it's just field grass, but cool. Whoa, what is that? See that over there? Probably another seed plant or something. Not seeing anything. He said there was probably a harvester out here, but he did say it was a ways past the town that he noticed it. Um, but I don't see anything. Maybe we'll get down and where we can here without slipping. Oh, that's steep. Okay. Slide on the boots. Wow, I wonder if I can purchase this land from the municipality and do some tree logging. That would be financially uplifting. And logging would be cool to show you guys. I mean, you never really got to see me log my own farm. Well, you sort of did, but never really got to see a lot of it because the construction crew kind of came in. Things got a little weird. I had to leave for the most part. Yeah, so that was kind of a mess. But look at all the flowers. Look at that. So pretty. A lot of trees. Look at the deadwood in here. Just, oh, and that's deep. I'm not swimming. Yep, that's pretty deep. Boy, wait a minute. I think I see something up ahead. It's green. Beige or something. This is mucky. Yeah, there is something there. Coming up on it now. That looks pretty new. Oh, she's definitely dirty. Huh. But it doesn't look in too bad a shape. Most of the paint's still intact, so it was fairly recent that somebody came out here with it. Wow. It's definitely mucky. I wonder why. Oh, that's pretty deep. Well, that's going to be a trick to get out of there. She's in pretty deep. Oh my goodness. Wow. Look at that. She's buried. The rear end is totally jammed into the ground. Oh, I don't know if we're going to get that out of here. That one's not too bad, but the other wheel's definitely down. That could be interesting. Where's the header piece for this, or was there one? Or am I looking at the wrong one? Oh, wait. What's that? I see something over there again. I'm getting trapped. I'm on like an island here. I can't even get across. Well, that looks like a header piece right there. You see the tines up there? All the tines, and then the main body. That looks like a header, but I can't get across. It's too deep. I could, but like I said, I'll fill my boots full of water. That won't be good. Okay, well, I don't see anything else, and I can't really cross. So what's going to happen is I'm going to go back to the tractor and I guess navigate here with the trailer and see what we can do. But I got to get that I got to get that lawnmower off of there. I didn't realize I left it on there, and it's not. This thing ain't gonna fit on there with that lawnmower on it. I'm sure of it. So we're gonna probably. I think what we'll do is we'll go back to the shop. I'll take the lawnmower on the forks of the tractor because it's small enough. I'll strap it down to the forks. I'll take that back to the shop. I'll dump it off. I'll come back. I'll load up the trailer, and we'll try to get out here with the trailer. I'll see if I can't navigate a different way because that hill that we were on doesn't exactly, if you noticed, taper down to a gentle slope. And I do not want to tip, tilt, damage, roll, or anything of my new John Deere tractor. I am not taking that risk. So unless that's got a gentle slope, we are going to have to go through the muck. Let me just see if it's got a slope here that we can go down. And you got to remember, I got the trailer attached, so I can't exactly go down a steeper slope. It's got to be pretty gentle. Well, this is looking promising. I'll get whacked by a tree. That's okay. This is not okay. Well, that's all right. I can come down through here. Oh boy, maybe between these trees. And then down this way. Yeah. We can make this work. Yeah, that'd be better. Okay, so I will be back with you as soon as I get the tractor, or sorry, get the lawnmower back to the shop, and then come back and pick up the trailer, and then we'll go from there. I'm going to grab an extra chain and an extra couple of ropes while I'm out there and get a come along to hook up to this combine that's out here. We need something to get it out of the muck, so hang tight and I'll be back shortly. Alright everybody, so we're back. I've hooked up the trailer. Dropped off the mower. And it took me a bit. It's now about 10 o'clock. I had to grab... He told me to get chains for the tires of the tractor. I told him, I think we're pretty good. It's not that bad. So he said, okay, just warning you. I guess we'll find out if I'm the dumb one or I'm okay. Well, let's go for a cruise. We're going to see if we can get through this trees here and take a few of these to the face. Just kidding. I'm in a cab. I shouldn't be taking any to the face. Take her nice and easy because these are tight trees and I got that trailer to worry about. As you can see in the mirrors, it's just passing these trees. I told him about that logging unit that's here in the woods, and he said it's been there for a while. Many people have tried to flip it, and many people have failed. So he said it's really not worth it. Even if you get it flipped over, it's going to take a lot of work to fix it on site, because apparently the hydraulic hoses are busted. So the arm won't function properly anymore. And since the engine's been laying on its side for quite some time, is probably caused oil and sludge to build up on the side of the motor, which is likely to have caused damages of its own. So he doesn't know for sure what kind of problems it's going to be, but apparently lots of people have tried, and it just gets worse every time. So alright, we need to find our way down. This should be it here. Okay. Well, we're gonna make that. Ho. That's some skill driving there, boys and girls. Wow. Alright. We are on the main ground. We'll try and stay on the high and dry so we don't end up in the muck. I don't want to end up in the mud. Well, isn't that a quaint little place for that header to be? What a joke. He did say it was going to be a bit of work, but it'll save me a lot of money. Yeah. I'll be here for a month. Look at that. Well, it's on its own little dolly trailer to boot, but... Oh, it's in the mud. It's horribly in the mud. Well, this hitch still works. That's good. Oh, this isn't as deep as it originally gave me the illusion it was. Okay, well, it's not too bad, actually. That should be a fairly easy yank out. We can hook right up to that with the tractor and pull it out. That'll be okay. Well, there's the combine. Alright, so let's go ahead and see if we can pull this header out first. Let's unhook this trailer. Alright. You know, I think I would like to keep the rear wheels as much on dry ground as possible. Let's see if we can't attach to the front if the auto attach comes up. Oh yeah, she's sloppy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, we're hooked up. Oh boy, is she ever slick. Here we go. Wow. Well, she's coming. Got a tree coming up on my right. Oh, it's a bush. Oh, we got a nice clearing back here. Yeah, let's get it up on here. Ooh, those wheels are stiff. She don't like turning. There we go. Okay, we'll drop it here. We can get that up on the trailer, I think. She's a bit mucky. Looks like it's rusting out in spots. That's okay. We'll give it a nice paint job after we get it all cleaned up. Make sure it's working right. Nice. Good score. Now for the hard one. Easy, Billy. Don't get too jealous. Okay. We're gonna get in the muck, aren't we? We're gonna drive hard across this and into that, onto that island, I think. Here we go. Oh, she is muddy. But we made her. We made her. Okay. I'll be right back with you. I'm going to hook up to this, hitch up to it, and see if I can't yank it a bit and get it out of there. It's pretty in there. So yeah, give me a few minutes. I'm going to Hook some chain onto here. That's the idea, is some chain onto each one, and then see if I can't hook it up underneath this here somewhere. Maybe the axle drive, I'm not sure. I really don't want to wrap around something that's going to break. It's pretty much my only option other than this arm, and if I bend that out of shape, I'm really done for. So I might bend it up onto the axle bars here. So I'm going to do that and then latch it up with a rope on top of that and then pull it out backward this way and see if we can't get it up on the dry. So bear with me and I'll see you soon. Okay, everybody. Well, we got the chain on it. We managed to pull it ahead a little bit, but I broke a chain. Don't really know how, but I broke a chain. So I came around the backside, and I've been underneath it with the forks, underneath the main base there, and we're just trying to nudge it ahead, push it up a bit. It is in neutral inside the machine, so we're going to just try and give it a bit of a shove ahead. Oh boy. Let's see if we can do it. Can we do it? I put my license plate on it too, just so you guys can see that it's now mine. I own that machine, it's mine. So I stuck my plate on it. I'm going to need to stick my plate on it anyway when it comes down to loading it on the trailer. Because if I get caught, yeah, right, like there's anybody to see it. Almost there. No, she's just fighting me every step of the way. It's been a heck of a push. Just a little bit more. Come on. Come on. Come on, old John Deere. Let's go. Let's go, baby girl. Almost there. Come on. Boy. Alright, I think that's pretty good. She's out. She's on the dry-ish. Okay, it's still pretty mucky, but drier than it was. Drier than it was. Wow. T550I. You have to forgive me. I grabbed the sandwich while I was at town, and I'm kind of nibbling on it. Oh, the ladder's in decent shape. Yeah, looks pretty good for being in the mud. Nothing we can't clean up and fix up. It might cost me a little bit to fix it, but I'd be happy doing that. Okay, well, let's see if we can't get our trailer over and get some of this loaded up. But, yeah, so it'll be a parquet adventure. But for now, I'm going to bid you all adieu. And as soon as we come back to the next show on the podcast that aggravates me, we'll load this up and we'll get it on the trailer. We'll see you then. and thank you for watching.